everyone, it's Allison. Welcome back to the video. I just saw a bug and I thought it was in the apartment, but it's outside. Hey everyone, it's Allison. Welcome back to the video where I am working on strength. Oh, I just marked on it and I dropped my pencil. I'm working on strength from within if I don't destroy it first. You'll remember at the end of the last video, I got to a good stopping point and then I wanted to like step away for a bit and make sure when I came back to it, I didn't have any big changes. So looking at it, the only big changes I could see that I want to make are to the shape of the bust. I'm still not really like getting why that word is the way that it is. The good news is that looking at it, I don't hate it. So that's always good, right? I don't hate my drawing. Speaking of good news, today's good news is that there was a historic vote in Colorado. They will be reintroducing gray wolves into the West Rockies. So the hairline, you can probably tell when you look at my own head that I don't really know what to do with my bangs. And that translates into every woman that I draw. But that looks fine. Let me erase the shape of her head out. Maybe that will make a difference, help me visualize what's happening here. That's cute, that's cute. I mean, she looks different than the sketch. I wanted to keep it though. I remember I said I wanted to keep it close to the sketch. The girl in the sketch had like, her hair wasn't as curly. It was more of like a full bodied like wave, like straight hair that had a curling iron going through it. But I like the curly hair. So that's something that I'm gonna change. I like the curly hair, so it'll stay that way. Sorry to whoever that girl was. But we're sticking with the curls. Maybe though, maybe I'll keep the hair short. It was kind of short in the initial sketch, but I like the big hair. Decision making, clearly I'm really good at it. Okay, so I wanted to change the shape of the bust. Kind of like a weird shape. So she's at an angle, right? So she's kind of coming like this shoulder is a little more forward. So that brings the collarbone like here, and then this one's going away a little bit. In my head, that's how that looks. But I don't know how the asymmetry, I'm not really feeling it. So let's make that correction. Or maybe she doesn't even need to be at that angle. Like, what's the importance of that? That's just what I was feeling though. I like it. I think it works. Okay. Right, that's cute. I'm a fan. Plus I feel like the implication of an angle, like, you know, gives it a little more movement. Which this needs because it is a two-dimensional drawing. All right, now the tough part. The background. But, I mean, before I get really into that, I want to just get her rendered first. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling really good about the way she looks right now. Okay, so I'm adding a little more details here. I'm gonna give this some more like dimension. Now it looks like she's got like bags under her eyes, but she doesn't, don't worry. It's gonna be smoothed out. Although, you know, I've got bags under my eyes. I guess I should do something about that. I don't know. I'm just a human. I can't help it. I'm tired. So here's her shoulder. It's got some curly hair going on. I just want to, even though I'm not like rendering the curls right now, I want to know where they are so I can start drawing around them. Okay. And yeah, I am gonna keep it this length. Look at that body, look at that. The body of the hair, I mean. There's no body in this drawing. When I was working on drawing this mountainous background, it's actually harder than I imagined to get like the rocky texture without the actual shape of the mountain. Like, it almost just looks like weird lines and patterns. Like when you separate just the texture and patterns of the rock and you take them away from that context, it's not as obvious. I'm just trying to make this look rocky. I mentioned also in that last video that I would think about having the mountain range in the background and just having it be sharper where she is. Let me see how that would look. Then it would have to be so zoomed out. Huh. This is challenging. Alright, so here's a decision I've made. This is going to go from being an inorganic triangle shape to an actual mountain shape. Alison, you're just making it easier for yourself. No, well, yes, a little bit. But also, I just think it's going to look the best. And I can do what I want because it's my drawing. And it'll be cool. And there's really not that much that I have to change. So funny because I thought I had like so much of what I wanted for this drawing figured out, and turns out I was wrong. I guess that's just the way I work. I figure it out as I go, and even when I try to plan it out, I end up changing my mind because that's just who I am as an artist. Who are you as an artist? Do you work that way, or do you plan everything out beforehand? So it is kind of interesting to me that where I lived before was, it was pretty. There was a river, there were lots of different access points, so there were a bunch of different like really gorgeous places to sit, like on the rocks, and get a good view of everything. The city itself was pretty interesting. Like there were a lot of great parks, really pretty cemeteries, there were a lot of great overlooks. There were a lot of like old areas where the buildings were interesting and newer areas where the buildings were, you know, pretty. But I never really felt especially inspired by any of the landscapes or surroundings there, like not to the point where they worked their way into my drawings. Like I never really felt like drawing the river or, I don't know, the skyline or anything like that. But I don't know, like moving where I can see the mountains, I'm finding myself drawing a lot of mountains. And I don't, maybe it's just because it's different, and so because it's different I feel more inspired by it and more interested in it. I don't know, is it touristy of me to be drawing lots of mountains suddenly? I don't know. We've moved a lot and to a lot of different places, and I never really was interested in bringing the landscape of those places into my work until now. So I love her eyebrows, but I feel like this one looks too mean. it kind of looks like a furrowed brow. I want it to look more like this one where it's just like I'm chilling, you know? I don't know. Okay, sorry it's kind of dark. It's early in the morning. I've been working on this for a little bit, but this is my stopping point for today. I got the mountain in the background looking how I want it to, and I'm feeling like I have a direction I want to go with for the hair. The bust is done. I'm ready to add ink, so that's gonna be next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know why I'm swinging this around like a wand. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about these decisions in the comments. Let me know if you're an artist, like, do you incorporate your surroundings into your work? Like, what's that like for you? Because this is new for me. And again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching again, and I will talk to you guys later.